I'm curious, do reading goals make you motivated or do they make you feel guilty? Because I think originally they motivated me, but at this point they just make me feel guilty. And so I'm canceling a lot of my reading goals this year. And I'm going to talk a lot of shit here. I'm a little bit on one today, and that's okay. It happens. But watch carefully because I don't tread lightly in this video. What is going on, book besties? Welcome back to another booktube video. Your girl, bookish.bryy here. If you are coming back from another one of my videos, thank you so much. If this is your first time here, you should know a couple things about me. Thing number one, I'm addicted to coffee, I'm addicted to fictional men, and I love to talk a lot of shit about a lot of books. By shit, I mean good things, bad things. I just like to yap. And today is no different because today we are talking about all of the reading goals that I'm canceling for 2026. Listen, I'm not for cancel culture. I actually despise cancel culture, but now I think I'm gonna join in on the cancel culture and let you guys know that I am canceling my reading goals. I'm talking about the amount of books that I have to read. I'm talking about finishing books, series, all of these things. We're gonna dive into it. Because I'm tired of feeling like an unaccomplished reader. Just because what? An app is telling me that? I don't know. So with that being said, let's get into all of the things that I have decided to cancel this year. So first, the reading goal that I am canceling is actually the reading goal. I'm talking about having a numeric reading goal, the amount of books that we have to read in the year, so that way we can feel accomplished. Listen, I know for some people it probably works great. For some people it's like, oh my God, if I reach this goal, cool. If not, also cool. The thing about setting goals is they should be realistic and they should be attainable. And that's gonna look different for all of us. Now, what was realistic for me in 2024 when I read like 70 books versus what was realistic for me in 2025 where I read like 37, 38 books, they're way different. But because I had read so many in 2024, I was like, I can definitely do that in 2025. I set a 52 book reading goal. I didn't hit it. What did it do? It made me feel like a bad reader. It made me feel very unaccomplished. I feel like having a numeric reading goal is, in some cases, not for everybody. But for me, it was making me feel like I was doing something wrong. And now I'm trying to rush and read so many books. There was like 3 months that I did not read books. Granted, if I would have been able to read books those months, then you probably would have hit my reading goal, but I was unable to. That's just something that happens. And then I'm trying to justify it. I'm like, am I in a reading slump? Am I just not putting enough time towards reading? I'm psychoanalyzing myself when frankly, I was just busy. I was working. I didn't have the time to do it. But I'm demonizing myself because I didn't finish a book. What the fuck? That's insanity. Why do we care? Why do we care? I'm trying to get back to the days when reading was for fun. I'm just kidding. It is still for fun. But by that, I mean I'm trying to get back to when you weren't a bad reader for not being able to read 10 books in a month. I'm tired of this elitist version of social media where, oh, if you don't read this many books, then you're not really a reader. If you don't read these books, you're not really a reader. Shut the fuck up. Hey, if I read one book this year, I'm a fucking reader. I don't care if it takes me the whole damn year to read it. I'm a fucking reader. Don't come at me. I'm so tired of this. I'm over it. I'm fucking canceling it. And I'm canceling everybody who fucking tries to tell me that I have to put a reading goal number on there so that way I can be considered good. No, I'm not fucking doing it. I just refuse to let Goodreads decide if I had a good reading year or not. I had a phenomenal reading year. If I told you some of the books that I read this year, some of the best books I ever fucking read. I thought I peaked in what I read in 2024. Wrongo. 2025, I read some of the fucking greatest books ever. So I'm not gonna let me not reaching a goal tell me that I had a bad reading year. I don't want my hobby to start to feel like a performance review. It's not, it's my hobby and I'm gonna have fun with it. So whether I read 10 books this year or I read 10,000 books this year, I'm gonna be fucking happy. Next, and I think that this pressure comes from having a reading goal of trying to read X amount of books within the year, and that is reading faster. Being a faster reader because I'm not reading enough. You know what I'm saying? If I wanna reread one single page in a book 5 times, because I'm emotionally unwell, that's between me and the fucking book. That's none of y'all's business. That is no one's business. Just kidding. I'm gonna make it y'all's business though, because we know if I'm crashing out that hard, I need to tell y'all about it. But the point is I'm canceling being a fast reader. Who fucking cares? Hey, does it affect you? Hey, does it affect me? No, why are we trying to get through this so quickly? For fucking what? So we can talk about it? Why can't you just talk about it when you get done? What? No, genuinely, for real. What is this pressure? What is this weird pressure and dynamic that we have made so that way we can feel, I don't know, cool? I don't get it. And I allowed 2025 to put this pressure on me. The pressure that it put on me to hit the reading goal and to try to read quickly made it almost feel less enjoyable at the end of the year. Because throughout the beginning of the year, I'm just lolly-dotty-dot and living my life, having fun. And then you get to the end of the year and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't read enough books. I haven't read fast. Oh my God, get this done. No, I'm so over it. I'm fucking done. You can't convince me. Next, and this is one I'm very excited to cancel. Oh, I'm so excited to cancel this. And that is finishing every single book that I pick up. I have never been able to DNF. I'll pause books to come back to them because I can't DNF. I need closure. Fuck closure. Closure's done. Closure's out the window. You know who needs closure? Fucking pussy. No, I'm kidding. But not me. I'm done. I'm so done. I don't need the closure anymore. I'm done forcing myself to read books I don't like. You know how many books that I have not enjoyed that I will fucking force myself to finish so I can, talk about how I didn't enjoy it? Finish the book just to tell you I didn't like it? No, I'm done. I'm DNFing. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys know some of the books that I am officially DNFing. I have paused. I think last year I paused 6 or 7 books. I paused 6 or 7 books. And we're going to go through some of them because I'm going to let y'all know I'm in my DNF era. I'm done finishing books that I'm not enjoying because I think it's stupid. I realized, I don't know, I just woke up one day and I was like, why do I fucking care? And when I told myself that, I was like, oh my God, it hit me. Why do I care? Will I force myself to finish a show because I'm not enjoying it? No, I won't. So why am I forcing myself to finish a book? Especially when it's not that fucking good. It's not even entertaining me. I'm bored. I'm DNFing. I'm in my DNFing era. So some books that I am DNFing. Let's go through these. 100%, I am so sorry. I'm DNFing The Isle of Sins and Shadows. This is by Carrie Lake. I loved Nocticadia. I jumped into this one. I was bored. I don't feel the connection between the characters. I genuinely feel like it's forced. I truly just, I don't even, the story even, I was just like, not for me. It might be for you. I still love Carrie Lake. I'm going to throw down Anathema. I know I'm going to fuck that book up. But this one, it's going to be a no. Another one that I think I'm DNFing is King of Wrath by Anna Huang. This was indeed my first Anna Huang book. And you know what? What it is, I'm not fucking reading it. You can't make me. I'm not doing it. I guess we'll consider it a DNF because again, I just am bored. I don't feel the connection between the characters. I will be reading the Twisted series though, and I will still be reading the other King series, like the other ones in the books in that series, but like that one specifically is going to be a pass for me. I just think there's going to be better ones and it's just not that one, and that's okay. Another one that I am DNFing, y'all are going to be real upset about, is The Songbird in the Heart of Stone, Misha's book. Oh, dude, I got all the way. We're in the underground. I'm bored again. And it has nothing to do. I love a good in-depth world building. I love all of it. I just feel like nothing is happening. And I'm like deep in there. I'm deep in there and nothing is happening. And I feel like my eyes are bleeding trying to make myself to read it. I am going to still finish the series duology. So when the next duology comes out, which will be the House of Blood duology, I'm gonna fuck that up. I love Selena from the Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. I hope it's them in there. I love that. And I love this author's writing. I think she writes beautifully. But this specific duology was not for me. And that's okay. If you loved it, I love that for you. That's okay though. I didn't. Another one I'm DNFing is The Maddest Obsession. I think her name's Danielle Laurie who wrote it. I loved The Sweetest Oblivion. I loved that mafia romance. It was so fucking good. The Maddest Obsession, I thought I was going to love it because the MMC is very controlled. And I love an MMC who's on the brink of losing fucking control and everything has to be perfect and pristine. And it's got to be clean and he's got to be in control of everything and then loses that control. I do love that trope. So I thought I was going to love this. I could not get into it. I couldn't. I think it's the FMC. I don't like her. She annoys the shit out of me. She annoys the shit out of me. I can't do it. So not forcing myself. Another one that I'm officially DNFing. I can't even tell you what the fuck it's about. I got like 35% in, and all I can tell you is at one point the man was walking down a street and it's Once You're Mine. And this one surprises me more than anybody because it's a stalker romance. Never have I ever DNF'd a fucking stalker romance. Never have I ever picked up a stalker romance and not been immediately obsessed. I love stalkers. Please watch me. But this guy, it left such little impression on me that I can't even tell you what the fuck the book's about. Except for the fact that I know it was supposed to be a stalker romance and I'm upset that I didn't like it. So there's that. All right, as of right now, that's all of them that I can think of off the top of my head. I think there's a couple more. Can't tell you though. So sorry, but clearly I'm choosing violence in this YouTube video today. Clearly today I said, fuck everything. I'm gonna let y'all bitches know I'm on one in 2026. Feminine rage trope, we're fucking living in it. Next thing I'm gonna cancel is keeping up with every book talk trend. I am not racing fucking book talk. I don't need to read something just because it's fucking viral. I feel like reading out of obligation kills the joy of reading. Don't get me wrong, if there's a book coming out that I'm overly excited for, yeah, I'm gonna cancel all my plans and read that day. When H.D. Carlton's new book comes out in March, done, I'm sitting down and reading all day. When A Dark Inheritance comes out by Amber V. Nicole, I'm reading all day. When Harvest Season comes out, I'm reading all day. Those books, I'm dropping everything for, and I'm gonna sit down and read those books. Am I gonna do this for every single fucking book that comes out? Because book talk, I wanna be a part of the trends, and I wanna be able to talk about it, and I wanna be able to give my theories, and I need to be, it's trending, I have to do it. No, I'm so done. If I have time, I'll get to it. If I don't have time, cool. It just is what it is. When you're really forcing yourself to do things just because, I don't know, social media, just because of the pressure of social medias to race book talk, to be a part of the conversation, it really does take the joy out of it. When every time I have forced myself to read a book, no matter how excited for that book I end up hating it. I resent the book because me, myself, I am a mood reader. Now, there are books that it doesn't matter what mood I'm in, I will be able to throw it down, get in the mood for it immediately, absolutely fall in love, be hype. Absolutely. There are books that I can do that with. Can I do that with every book? No. So if I'm not in the mood for it, I'm not dropping everything for it and reading it because a book talk trend. Book talk says so. Oh, it's so hype, you have to read it right now. I'll read it when I fucking get to it. Who are you to tell me what I need to read right this motherfucking instant? I'm sorry. What? No. You can't force me. You can't pressure me. No pressure in 2026. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna fucking tell you that. Yeah. Read as I want in this all 2026. If you're a read as I want in this also, comment below. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not good at CTAs. We leave that to my boyfriend. But we can't have this whole video be negative. We can't. It's not me. I don't have it in me. I have been a little bit of a hater in this video. I am on one in this video. I know I am. Guys, hey, sometimes I wake up and I fucking choose violence. Some days I'm in the mood to stir the fucking pot. That was today, I'm sorry, but we'll end it on a good note. We're gonna talk about the things that I am doing in 2026 as well, because 2026 is the year for me. That's it. It's my year. To be my year, I can't be following just trends. I can't be doing what other people tell me to do, what I think that other people want me to do for the permission of the others. I don't give a fuck. This is my year. My year. So with it being my year, here are the things I will be doing. First things first, I will be mood reading. That's my favorite thing to do. Mood reading is perfect. I have 4 fucking stages in my cycle. I'm in a mood for a different book for each phase. So everyone mind their business when I'm picking up some weird ass fucking, just a book that's gonna make me bawl my eyes out because I wanna cry right now. Sometimes I'm in the mood to cry. Sometimes I am purely in the mood to read fucking smut. Sometimes that's all I wanna read. All I wanna read is a super romance heavy book where they can't keep their hands off each other. Sometimes I wanna read pure fantasy. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for somebody who can't keep their hands off me, and it's actually gonna piss me off because now I think you're simping. And I want somebody who's hard to get. Now I want an enemy. Nope, now you're not yearning for me long enough. I am in a different mood all the time. I'm gonna read based on my mood, because I always enjoy my books the most when I'm in the mood for it. That's like, I genuinely, honestly, I'm such an advocate for mood reading. I really am. I think it's the best way to read. And I would stand on that. I really do. Why is mood reading not the best way to do it? Look, I know there's some people who really thrive on the structure of having, this is what I'm going to read this month. Blah. It's not me. I function in general in a state of fucking chaos. So to do so, my reading should be a state of chaos as well. It fits me best. I fear 2026 is the year for mood reading. Also, I will be reading based on vibes. I'm a vibes person. I really am. On Goodreads, I've said this before. I don't even know if you guys remember this. Half the time, I don't even read summaries of books. I really don't even want to know what the book's about. I love it when I'm reading a book and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there's a fucking assassin in this book. That's what this book's about? It's a fun surprise. I'm like, hell yeah. Now, I know what you're going to say. Brianna, you're a mood reader. What are you talking about? You just said, this is what I do. I pull up Goodreads. I'm going to show you guys how I choose what book I'm going to read. Let's see. You're going to pull up Goodreads. We're going to stop on a random book. Twisted Emotions, right? I'm like, Twisted Emotions. We know it's a mafia romance. What kind of mafia romance? I'm wondering. I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Ooh, dark romance. I literally scroll to the bottom where it tells you these little categories. And I'm like, dark romance, mafia romance, marriage of convenience, adult. That's what I'm reading. That's what I want to know. Like, these little things. And it's not even solely based on tropes, because I'm going to tell you what I also do not want. I don't want a super long trope list. And I know that's kind of what that is, but really, I just think that that's the vibe of the book down there. But a trope list, if someone's like, read this book, it has, fuck it, enemies to lovers, one bed, one horse, one cow, one farm. Girl, how you fit all those tropes in that 300 pages? You telling me they were enemies to lovers, to unrequited love, to friends again, to enemies again, all in one book? That's under 300 pages, and there was one room, one bed, one trope, one horse, and they said fuck it, and it was forbidden. They were childhood best friends? Wait, but it's second chance? No, I don't care. I don't want the list of tropes for the book I'm reading. I want the list of vibes, because that's what I am. I'm mood reading. Therefore, I'm reading based on the vibes of the books. Pure vibes, pure energy. I'm talking, if I'm scrolling through TikTok and I see somebody go, oh my God, best book I ever read. Oh my God, this one scene. And I see a line, and that line is like, and I sniffed her hair and knew she was mine. And I'm feeling that in the moment. That's the vibe I'm going for. Sometimes I want a man who thinks my hair smells good. I'm just kidding. I've never read that. That would be a little weird. Picturing Charlie's Angel, where the guy would like the hair and he'd be like, I don't want him. I don't want that. But I'm just saying, the point I was making was it's based on vibes over summary. That's the point I'm making. Vibes over summaries. I don't want summaries. I want vibes. Basically, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, is it's just that 2026 is about romanticizing reading again. It's about romanticizing it, enjoying it, doing what we want with it, not forcing it, not making it happen because a book talk trend told me to, not making it happen because an influencer told me to. It's just doing what I want to do. Mood reading, having fun with it, reading what I want to read. That's it. That's the vibe for 2026. I think it's the best vibe. How can you argue it? I'm taking reading back and I'm making it for me again. So let me know in the comments, do you think I'm absolutely insane, unhinged, crazy, delusional for what I just said? Or do you low-key see what I'm saying? Can you relate? What are you doing for 2026? Genuinely no judgment if it works for you. If you have your reading goals, you set them, you love them, and it makes you thrive, I fucking love that for you. It just doesn't for me. Like I said, I'm chaos incarnate. So the structure wasn't working for me. So with that being said, I'm taking reading back again. I'm curious what you're doing for 2026. Did you set a reading goal? If you did, how many books is it? And what is your favorite thing and what is one book you are most anticipating for 2026? I would love to hear it. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching. I will see you again next week for another YouTube video. Hopefully one where I'm a little less crazy and less on one. Clearly, I chose the day that I felt some attitude to record, and that's okay. It happens. You liked it. I love you guys so much. I will see you again next week. Bye.